Good afternoon and welcome back to Paul Sherry Conversion Vans. My name is Justin Smith and today I'm going to do a video on a 2016 low roof 136-inch ProMaster mobility van. Now this van is done just like all the other ProMasters here at our dealership, meaning it's got all the full body paint done in this bright silver finish. So all the panels have been painted to match: bumper, mirrors, door handles, and of course the running boards. This is a front-wheel drive, just like all of our ProMasters here at the dealership. Features a 3.6 liter V6 motor, good for 20 plus miles a gallon on the highway. And walking around to the side here, this van does feature the 18-inch chrome wheels. We do offer a black wheel on all of our vans as well. Moving down the side, you'll notice that we have privacy glass on all the rear windows. It's a 5% limo tint. So it's going to give you the best protection from the sun and also ensure your privacy. Apologize for the wind today. Not much I can do about that, so please bear with the wind. Here in the back of the van, I want to go over some of the safety features that all of our ProMasters have to offer. Starting with the rear backup camera, which is located top dead center. Now, the way that this backup camera works is as soon as you put the vehicle in reverse, you're going to get a nice color image of what might be behind you on your 5-inch navigation color screen. And this van is also equipped with factory backup sensors located here in the rear bumper. So anytime you throw this van in reverse, you're going to get a visual, plus you're going to get an audible that will intensify the closer you become to an object behind you. Also, this van is equipped with anti-lock brakes, traction control, rollover mitigation, and hill start brake assist. Now, if you got any questions on those safety features, what they do and how they work, feel free to give me a call. Again, my name is Justin Smith. Also wanted to show you that this van is equipped with a factory tow package. So this mobility van can safely tow up to 5,100 pounds. Now, walking around here to the curb side of the vehicle, this is a side entry lift that we have installed on this ProMaster. And this lift is a Ricon slide away lift. Now you'll see that when it's deployed, it's a dual post lift. When I get inside, I'll close the lift and show you the really neat thing about the Ricon slide away, because it's got the strength and durability of a dual post lift, but stows as a single post lift and does not restrict the front seat from being able to recline like a lot of lifts, like all dual post lifts do. So we'll go ahead and raise this on up. Now I'm just using the little control on here on the arm, and this van is also equipped with a remote control on a 6-foot cable right here. So we'll go ahead and bring this lift all the way in, and you can see how it goes to one side right here. Now again, the really cool thing about this lift is you can see there's plenty of space behind the back seat and where the lift actually stows. So again, you'll be able to recline this front seat, something that you can't do very far with a dual post lift. And if you can tell here, the opening is still big enough to where you do not have to deploy the lift to walk in and out of this vehicle. Now going back on the inside here, what we have installed with this Ricon slide away lift is a rubber floor in this section. And we do have Sherlock tie downs to secure your chair. And these can be removed right out of their brackets. So if you're not in use, you can get rid of these, and that's what you're left with if you take the tie downs out. Now, just like all of our other conversion vans, outside of the rubber floor, the lift, the tie downs, everything is still the same. So you get all the amenities that all of our luxury vans have in this mobility package. Starting with, we've got the nice shades, recessed shades on all the rear windows. Now our low top is the only low top on the market that does have overhead storage all the way around. It's something you won't find in any other low top out there, folks. So that's really convenient to have that extra storage, keep stuff off the floor. Now, this does have an entertainment system in it. Does have a flip down DVD, and that is paired up to an LG Smart Blu-ray player. So you get all the applications such as Netflix, YouTube, Hulu, the list goes on. There's a bunch of them in there. So that's a really neat feature. And most flip down setups don't have that. So that's a really cool feature. Now, while watching a movie in this van, you're going to have two options. It does come with wireless headphones, or you can listen to the movie through the rear radio, which is a Pioneer Bluetooth radio back here. And we have that paired up to these nice Kicker surround sound speakers throughout the rear of this van. They're even in these panels. So you get a true movie theater experience while going down the road watching a movie. Now, for heat and air, you can see here we have a digital Pro Air 2 thermostat in this van. Pretty much one step, set and forget. Now, these toggle switches down here are going to do a couple different things. They're going to control your indirect lighting, which is located here on the midway point of the wall, also up in the roof, as you can see, all the way around the high top. So you can turn that on and off with these toggle switches, and also the illuminated cup holders back here. Now, you notice that we have an HDMI input. So basically anything with HDMI connectivity, you can connect to this HDMI, plug into this 110 right here, and transfer movies to the flip down screen, connect to game system. Again, you know, the options are limitless. Anything that uses an HDMI, you can transfer right to the bigger screen. And this van does have two USB charging ports right here, a USB connectivity that's directly wired to this Pioneer radio, so you can charge here plus transfer music through this USB. And one thing I left out, that this is a Bluetooth radio, so anybody in this van can connect to the rear radio via Bluetooth as well for listening to music of your choice. Now, back here we have the same rear sofa that is in all of our luxury vans. It's a power rear sofa, so it'll slide forward and back, and also recline. You see right here. Now, for the passengers in the rear of this van, they also have USB charging as well. Now, moving up to the front of the van, same nice leather material in the front captain chairs that we have on the rear sofa. Now, these seats are an 8-way adjustable seat with recline and lumbar, and do feature factory power or factory heat as well. Now, moving over to the dashboard here, we'll go over the steering wheel. We got a nice leather wrapped wheel here with steering wheel controls on both sides of the airbag. Now, these are going to give you the capability to give voice commands to your navigation, make a hands-free phone call, answer a phone call, and also navigate through your radio, such as change channels, adjust the volume, etc., etc. So that's a really neat feature. As far as the power equipment goes on this van, we do have power windows on both windows up front. We do have power mirrors. They are a collapsing power mirror as well, so if you need to tuck this van in a tight space, you can just hit that button and collapse the mirrors. Now, the interesting thing about this van and all of our ProMasters is, of course, the top glass, I don't know if you can tell, this window or the mirror is a two-piece mirror. It has a blind spot mirror on the bottom, but the top piece of the mirror is power, and also the blind spot portion of the mirror is power on both sides as well, and they are heated mirrors. Obviously, we've got power locks, keyless entry in all of our ProMaster vans as well. Now, here's your Uconnect 5.0 navigation radio. Now, this navigation radio does feature an AM/FM tuner, satellite radio, and a CD slot. The navigation is a TomTom interface. It's extremely easy to use. A lot of you are already familiar with it. A lot of you that have bought new cars in the last 5 years or so know how difficult factory navigation systems can be to learn. So it's nice that Chrysler chose the TomTom interface, and it's super easy to use. Now, as far as connectivity to this radio, we do have an auxiliary input plus a USB, so you can connect multiple devices to the factory front radio. And while you're doing that, you can charge your device as well. And for the passenger front seat, there's also a USB for the front passenger and a DC port for charging as well. Now, as far as storage goes up in this van, we've got a little cubby hole above the passenger front airbag up on top of the dash, as you see. A little slot right here that goes in about 7-8 inches underneath the airbag. And then your standard glove box that you'd find in every car. Cup holders up in the front of this van. There are 6 of them, so plenty of storage for your drinks. And that pretty much wraps up the inside of this 2016 mobility van. Now, if there's anything on this video that I didn't cover about this specific van, please don't hesitate to call. And if you have a question on a different van that you've seen in our inventory, excuse me, obviously don't be afraid to call. There's always somebody around willing to answer all your questions. And for those of you that are in search of that perfect van, maybe something custom that you haven't been able to find, I kindly ask that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and even like us on Facebook. That's going to better your opportunity to not miss out on the next great deal here at Paul Sherry Conversion Vans. Thanks again, and I appreciate you watching. Hope you have a wonderful day.